everyone, today I'm going to be discussing the Willow bag flanges. I'm going to go over parts that you need, the assembly, and the max capacity of these bags for when you're pumping. Of course, you're going to have your Willow bag. You're going to have the actual flange, and then you're going to have the flex tube. That right there. So flex tubes are the equivalent of a duckbill or a membrane for your other pumps, so this is a very vital piece. When it comes to assembling, what you will do is you will simply slide the tube on and push it all the way down to your flange. It has little grooves here that you will then sit there and pop in. You'll want to hear that snap as it goes into place. Okay, so with this door open, you then will take your bag and put it in. You want the white tab to be facing towards that door. That's very important. Now, when it comes to that fourth piece that I mentioned, if you're like myself and you don't fit the standard 21, 24, or 27 sizes, you will need an insert. So that would be your fourth piece, which of course goes right inside your flange. Super simple. There are two factors when using the bags. If you pump more than 4 ounces, you'll want to assemble it and just leave it flat, straight out of the package. You don't need to do anything to it. But again, white tab towards that door. You'll want to keep everything out of the way of the clips here. Pull that door back and slide it down. That locks it into place, okay? Flip this bag out, put your hub on, and this is the bag out method. So you would pump with it just like this, stick that in your bra. This helps you collect more than 4 ounces. Using this method, I have been able to personally get 9 ounces in one of these bags and then still do flip to finish. After you flip to finish, you get about 5 ounces from that. So total 9.5 ounces. When it comes to pumping with the bags inside the pump, as Willow advertises, you're gonna need to crinkle those bags. So you'll take and wet your fingers and then just sit there and push them up to create that crinkle. Now, I tried to do this to save some time ahead of time, and I'm not quite sure if I just have a bad bag or two in this pack because the bottoms are not crinkling. Normally you want to go ahead and crinkle all the way down to the bottom. I thought it would be a great opportunity to show you if you do have a bag that is not crinkling, do a couple of things first. First, you want to make sure that the bag is completely sealed. So there is a sealed edge all the way around on the inside and all the way on the outside. It's sealed because these bags are leak proof and you don't want any issue. When you crinkle the bags, you do not want to crinkle above here, like all of this neck piece. You don't want to crinkle because it can push air through and dislocate that valve and cause leaking that way too. If you hear air coming out of the valve as you are trying to crinkle these bags, don't use that. Set it aside and contact Willow. If your bag is faulty, then they will take care of you and handle that situation. But in the case of this, it is not a faulty bag. It's just extremely difficult to crinkle. Then that's okay. You still want to be able to use it. Another way, if you can't get all of it to crinkle, and I'm sure Willow doesn't approve of this, but I hold the top piece because again, you don't want that crinkled or messed up, but just kind of take it, kind of just crunch the bag up some. Basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to minimize this bag's size because as you can tell, the bag is much larger than your flange. By making it smaller, it properly fits inside and will fit inside your pump without any issue. So the same thing, you want that white tab facing down. You want to make sure that it is clear of the little hook closures. Slide your cap closed. And then you're going to come through and tuck everything in. So You have magnets on the back of your flanges. You don't want the bags in front of those magnets. You want them to be completely tucked in behind. And your knobs on the flex tubes, you want them behind that. So you don't want them on top, you want them up under the flex tube. Just like that. Okay? Apply your hub and you're ready to pump. While you are pumping with your bags in, 4 ounces is the max. 4 to 4.5 ounces is the max that you can get inside the bags while they are inside and attached to the pump. However, do expect it to start separating. It will kind of start separating out just a little bit while still holding, but it's just something to be aware of. If you hit 4 ounces or above, if you commonly pump that much, that's where either stopping and pulling your bag out or going ahead and pumping with the bag out assembly is going to help you out. Because at that point, you don't have anything compressing that milk and you can pump a lot more into it. So again, bags out 9 to 9.5 ounces and bags in roughly 4 to 4.5. I hope this helps. I hope it answers any questions that you may have had and help with any troubleshooting. If you have any extra questions, feel free to reach me on Instagram and comment there. I'm always happy to answer questions. Have a great day.